So Zero is awesome, but I was just never playing him. So I decided that I would come up with my own very cool Zero techniques, so that when certain bombsites come up in ranked, I can pick Zero and know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish.
Cafe!
So I'm just on my way up to the roof, alright? But on my way, because I'm Zero, I'm gonna place a very nice camera. So this camera right here, it is, defenders just heard that. They went, oh, there's a Zero camera somewhere. But they can't see it because it's hiding behind a laptop. It can't really see anything, so we're gonna fix that. You can't always drop this hatch. Sometimes there's someone in pillar holding it. Sometimes there's someone on heaven holding it. Sometimes there's a nitro under it. Today we're gonna assume it's safe. And we're gonna just shoot that laptop. Because I'm using a suppressed weapon, nobody heard that, okay? And I now have a view of Top White, the mirror, if there is one, Shiko, and a lot of the bar. Alright, this is a great camera. So you can also place a really cool camera in this furniture here, but not yet. First, I think it's important that you put your claymore down, and I would like to point out that this is the right way to do it. Because if I'm Vigil or Thorn or Bandit or whatever, and I'm coming up these stairs, it's really important that I'm looking up at the hatch, and if people have already dropped, maybe through the bars. And you're dead. So this is a nice camera. Out of the gate, it's okay. That's not bad, alright? That's not bad. But we can make it better. Okay, so now we have a pretty nice camera. We've got heaven. We've got pots of cocktail we can't see from our other camera, okay? We've got the approach in the cigar or under new hatch. We've got where the bomb would be. Nice camera. So right above this train car here, we have this burl in the wood. I'm gonna shoot it. You also have this one and this one, but I want the one right above the train car, all right? So we're gonna shoot a camera right at that burl. What I just did was I placed a camera in Christmas, okay, right underneath the coffee table. It's got a great view of Pixel and Pixel Door, all right? We've really got all of Christmas here, ticket, everything, okay? Let's get rid of that music. Now the problem is, this bag. I don't like this bag. It's in the way. I can't see what's behind the couch, so I created a fix for that. Again, helps to have a suppressor for this. These tiny stairs that I just shot, I'm gonna move into them. It's kinda gonna center me, okay? I'm centered now. And I'm gonna take the top of my crosshair, the top of it, and just touch it. Just touch it to the center of that camera. The bag is gone, all right? Beautiful. Like, who does this? So let's say for a second, you're able to take control of laundry, like I just did. You can create a hole in the floor that gives you a great view of the chandelier in Cocktail. Now, in a real match, I would make the hole and leave. Why? Because if they're watching the hole and I shoot a camera through it, they're gonna destroy the camera immediately. So, make the hole, go leave, put your other cameras down, and come back. Now let's assume I just came back, all right? This little camera here is hiding behind the chandelier. Now, most of the time, defenders are over here, or over here holding the hatch. Tell me you see that camera. That camera is very well hidden. Now, it's hiding in plain sight, but it's hidden. If this thing stays up and you know how to call things out, this camera can win you around.
Outback!
Right. So I'm gonna move fast with this one, alright? I like to go in through the bathroom, and I will have a drone in place, okay? Like in Red Room. Hey, no one's here. Look at that. Oh, no one's there. Okay, yeah, now we go in. And to be honest, there's never really anyone down here at all, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is open a couple holes, and then I'm gonna leave them alone. Just for a second, let people forget about them, all right? Hole number 1, right there. Hole number 2, right there. And look, this may take a little bit of practice. Look, some techniques, you don't get them right the first time. Some of them are worth it, all right? Not all techniques have to be the easiest thing to do the first time you ever do them. All right, Hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, okay? Yeah, they know I'm down here now, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. I got a good weapon. I'll fight them. So, the first camera I'm gonna place is the bunks. This is a great camera. This will give you a lot of intel. People rotate through here a lot during the round. There's a lot of rotation that happens on laundry games. And the next 3 cameras are gonna go up rapid fire. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Your cameras are up. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got bathroom. Now, this one might get shot. If someone's in there, they'll probably shoot it. This is my least favorite camera. And sometimes I don't do this one, sometimes I do another one, and I'll show you that one in a second. Alright, then we got piano. I love this one, okay? This one's great. I'm gonna show you why. So I love this camera because it hides under the lip of the piano. And depending on where you are, if you're a defender, you're fighting against sharks, stairs, a terrace, or maybe, terrace door, all you see is this little nub. So we got bathroom, and maybe this stays up, and maybe it doesn't. We got piano. Now this one stays up a lot of the time. This is a pretty good one. Look at my ass. We got laundry. All right, I hear what you're saying. That looks like it's a little obvious, but this camera never gets shot, and I'll tell you why. Laundry is a room that defenders usually vacate at the beginning of the round. They'll come back here at the end. Maybe they're rotating through it. Maybe they're defending against the breach. But at the beginning of the round, nobody's here, so if you can get this camera down fast enough, no one's around to shoot it. And bunks, of course. Great. Almost every room on the bomb site with this. I was thinking I'd throw in a couple of these less crazy vertical cameras. So, here's a couple good ones. Right behind the plant, alright? Might feel like the plant's blocking your view a little bit, but the truth is the plant is more blocking the camera than it is blocking your view, so let's say you don't really like the bathroom camera. It's too likely to get shot. Okay, here's a nice replacement for that. Now, if you shoot a hole right here, easy peasy. Check this out. You got games, right? You can't tell me that doesn't blend in. That's a very blend-in camera.
Coastline.
So the techniques I'm showing you here are really intended for a hookah bar defense, but cameras are cameras. You decide when you want to use them, The first one that I want to put down is going to be right here. Now, you really don't have to put this one first. You could take sunrise and then work your way across this way, but I prefer office. So, now I want to put a camera on the bottom of that chair, but it might not be clear. So, I'm going to show you how to do this drone parkour. Normally, my drone would already be on top of hookah balcony, okay? But some of you might not know how to do this, so I'm showing you. Do this in the drone phase, not while you're sitting in office. All right, forgot to check. Hey, look, it's clear. Oh, all right. Now we can put it down. Now, don't run around like an idiot. You are gonna have to fight somebody here, okay? If you're one of those people who's like, I'm a support player, I don't shoot. You're gonna have to fight a Roma on Coastline. Deal with it. Now, another camera is gonna go right here. This camera's great. You get the hallway, hookah door, you get the rotate, you get pink, you get a lot. I don't like that pillow, I don't really have to ping this anymore, but if you do, there, pillow gone, right? See, that is a tough pillow. All right. Your next 2 cameras, they're both going in hookah. All right, both of them. But I'm gonna place them from sunrise. One just went on the lantern. Hopefully you saw that. I know I'm moving a little fast. And then another one goes on the bottom of this bar shelf. Let's see what we got. We got hookah. A very nice view of the room, but also look at that rotate. It's helping us out a lot. We have billiards, we have aqua, we have some of pink. A second hookah cam. We got vase. Vase included in this second hookah cam. Now this is relevant because if your team is pushing VIP, vase is a common position. Someone might be there, now you'll know about it. All right. And again, we have pink, we have the hallway, hookah door, and some of Cool Vibe, and finally, luggage and all of aqua, but really this luggage part. Now, luggage is a very common rotate mid-late round on a hookah defense, and this will pay off. Just as a little bonus, I'm gonna show you this awesome drone trick. All right, make sure big window's open. Don't open your chat. Now, what you wanna do is kind of like meet, you see the rock? That stone half wall? You wanna meet it right to the edge of the window, all right? Now, I'm gonna aim just a little bit over the window. I like to treat it as the center of my crosshair, just touching the top, all right? Just touch the top of that window. Throw your drone. It lands on the pillow, and that means that no one in the hallway can see it because the chair's in the way, and unless someone's like literally right here, they're not gonna know about this. I'll get it up on this shelf, and you know what? Sometimes it gets shot while I'm doing this, but a lot of the time it doesn't, and now look at that. That's a pretty nice drone.
Oregon.
Believe it or not, we're not gonna do that much crazy vertical stuff on this map, but this is our crazy vertical trick, all right? Now, that was really fast. That didn't really take any time at all. Let me show you what we got. You got a view of literally anyone and everything in kids' bunks from that. And that camera will likely stay up. This is a nice claymore. It's nice because if they're ADS and they're going down the hall like, oh, I'm ready for you. No, you're not, you're dead. Breach support. Okay, now this is a spot that everybody knows. Literally everybody knows this. But Zero can use it too. All right, if you got a Cade, you got to deal with an Electroclaw. You just dealt with it. It's very nice. So the trophy approach. It's one of my preferred approaches. And I'd like to show you some stuff you could do with that. This wood, it's often busted out. I'd like to show you. If you put yourself in the corner, you crouch and you aim where these three beams meet. Right in the middle, right there. Throw your drone. And it's just gonna hang out up here on this lip. Now, from here, you can take it wherever you want. Now you have attic. Look at that. Now, if you want to do that with a Zero camera, I recommend using the darker pieces of wood. Makes it harder to see. And don't get on that thing right away, then it glows in the dark. Now this one's kinda risky, but I'm okay with that. This is a position with many common pre-fires. You got attic. You got bedroom. And you got the bunk bed in the back where they might show the little head. Okay, you have these three positions. Let's say you clear them and you think you have a moment. Just fire a camera all the way across back here. This camera, if it doesn't get shot right away, will probably stay up. And this will give you so much intel going forward. Anyone playing top white, you know about it. Anyone who tries to rotate through, maybe, you know about it. You know about a lot of things now. Got one more for you, but here's where we're at right now. I've got a drone up in attic, playing in the bars. I've got a camera in bunks, kids. It's got everything. I've got one in games. This one might be shot, but this was more to destroy the Electroclaw. And I've got one in attic. Hey, how you doing? In case, we didn't want to do that. And then we've got one over by Big Window. And these all together, this is a lot of intel. But I've got one more for you. Alright, so maybe you felt like swinging attic, swinging bedroom, swinging the bunk bed. Maybe you felt like that was a little too sketchy just to place a camera. You're not wrong. I do have an alternative camera to that one that's a little safer to place. Right here, you got this tear in the wallpaper. I use that to remember. Just, move out a little bit from the wall, open it up, and what you have here is the bed. Now you can shoot a camera underneath the bed. This camera is mostly gonna be good for sound calls, but you do have good sound calls from it. You got top white, you got anyone playing deep in the corner. The only time you're gonna see a lot on this camera is, let's say, maybe you lose trophy and defenders are pushing and you already planted or something, but for the most part, this is about sound calls.
Thanks for watching. Give me that sub!